Hello, Brenton with All Octane here. In this video, I am going to showcase the 2022 Hot Wheels Ultra Hots that I was able to find on the pegs at Target. Technically, I guess it was more like a dump bin, but this set is absolutely incredible. On the back, you can see all 8 cars you're trying to hunt down. We've got a 66 Ford Fairlane 427, 69 Mercury Cyclone, 70 Plymouth Barracuda, an 80 El Camino, 71 Plymouth GTX, 70 Chevy Camaro RS, 87 Buick Regal, GNX, and a 67 Oldsmobile 442. So the 87 GNX and the Barracuda were the hardest to hunt down for me. I had to kind of wait, but I was able to find the other 6 before those 2, which was kind of nice. I'm not going to open these cars, mostly because I've never opened any of the Target Flying Customs before. So now they've moved from Flying Custom to Ultra Hots. I prefer these Ultra Hots. These things are legit ultra hot. And the hard part is they are cruising at about $2.99 each. So these things are not cheap. However, you get a really good package. I mean, it's fully decorated with a ton of colors, a custom car to the car in the package, which I guess is technically nothing new on the main lines. They've started doing that for a while now. But you also have all 8 cars on the back. It's a nice kind of cardboard. I guess it's kind of a nice cardboard. It's different shaped. And you have really nice tampo work on these cars. So I believe the GNX has tampo work up front. This Nova here does not. However, it's got it on the side here. I'm sorry, this Fairlane. Fairlane has it on top and side, so it has the 2 passes. It's got the Ultra Hot wheels, which would have been from the late 80s into early 90s. I'm trying to look. Yeah, Speed Fleet, because I got an F40 up there that has the Ultra Hots on it. So that one, I believe that car was the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, so we've got the Ford Fairlane in purple. This thing is really cool. Oh, and it's got rear tampos, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, so they got a lot of tampo work on these things. Next up is the Mercury Cyclone. Man, this thing is stunning. Look at that. Great tampo work for the headlights. Tail lights. That is a good looking car. We've got the Barracuda. Again, this one was a little harder for me to hunt down. I love this casting, but I also dislike this casting. The bottom sometimes, especially in like 06, 05, 06, the bottom of these cars was never tight enough to the rest of the casting, and so the wheels would never roll because the base was lower than the wheels. But looks like they've buttoned it up a little bit on this one. It looks like they've moved the rivet post from, I think, there to there. I could be wrong, but I'll have to go double check that. Yeah, look at that. That is such good tampo work. Great paint job on these things. Next up, we've got the El Camino. Does that have big back tires? Nope. It has the little back tires. Well, thinner back tires. Not a big deal, though. But it does have tampos. Man, that is so cool. Man, if you had $3 and wanted to make a custom that already had tampo work up front for an El Camino, this is it. You don't even have to do much other than drill rivets and put a new top on it to have already done headlights and turn signals, because this thing's already got, and it has the taillights. That's true. So you basically, again, undo rivets for $3 and place a new El Camino on top if you didn't like this paint scheme. You'd already have, oh, and swap wheels out. That's not too hard either. And that's, I actually, all these bases then would be custom ready. I mean, you don't have to do anything other than wheel swaps and rivets, and you don't even have to detail it much more than that. This GTX is legit. I like that view. Clear windshield, or is it blue windshield? Blue windshield-ish with, unless it's just reflection. silver interior. There's a lot of parts on these because that's a black base, silver running or side skirt, so it means it's part of the interior. These things are really cool. Ultra hot for sure. We got a 70 Camaro. This one probably looks the least legit. Kind of looks almost a little disproportionate, but not bad. That is cool. That is a great look right there. Next up, we got the GNX, and again, front tampos. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Great gold, ultra hot wheels. The rear tail lights. Top tampo work, and this deep burgundy red. Yeah, that's awesome. Super, super ultra hot. Last up, the 67 Oldsmobile 442. Tampo work again on the rear, tampo work up front. So the only one that didn't have tampo work up front, unless mine is an error or I can't see it. Oh no, I guess it does. I had to look back at it. I'm glad I pulled it back. It does have headlights. And I think it has a license plate up there. It's really hard to tell in this packaging, but I guess it does have headlights. Now I can see the headlights. Okay, so I missed that the first time. This one's got the taillights. This one has the headlights. Great tampo work. This one reminds me of the 57 Chevy from back in the day. The red 57 Chevy that fit in those like license plate holder things. It's got the same color and yellow windshield. Absolutely a stunning set. So there you guys have it. There are the 8 ultra hots that you can find at Target right now on the pegs or in the dump bins. Definitely hunt around because they might not be exactly with the Hot Wheels. They could be in a different section in the toy department. So make sure you're looking hard for them. If you've got $24 to spend on these things, it is kind of worth it. I thought it might have been a little more expensive, but these cars are highly tampoed. The packages are amazing. If I were opening these things, or if I had money for a second set, I probably would gather up a second set and open them all up because they are awesome, and maybe even a third set for a custom because all the bases are tampoed. You're basically just switching another body and wheels onto a nicely tampoed base from factory. So there you have it. Let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below, and until the next one, have a good one.